first time I met Mark was about 16 years ago when he came to outdoor school with his Sunset kids. And the interaction that he had at the campfire with his guitar, it was a calming, very calming with the kids. They all sang, they all knew the songs. It was just a really, really neat thing that happened.
So one of the things that I think is great about Mr. Douglas is that he's able to connect to every type of student. So, you know, some teachers connect with athletes, some teachers connect with students who are a little shy, some teachers connect with the students who are a little rowdy, and he's able to kind of bridge all sorts of different types of students who maybe don't feel included or have a lot of friends, but he wants them to be a part of this activity because he sees value in what they're able to add to the group.
Well, Mark is one of the kindest and nicest people I know, and he is always looking for a way to engage with the kids and to be kind to the kids. He wants to show them how to be better people. He likes to build their character, just anything to make them a better person.
Oh, you got this. So I don't smoke. So I don't smoke. Don't karate chop your neighbor though when you do it.
I've been thinking a lot about Mr. Douglas since I heard about his retirement, and one of the things that keeps coming back to me is that he has this ability to teach us that music expresses what we can't say necessarily with words. Even though we might be singing words, the musical part of it does something with our emotions and with our empathy for others, and he just does a great job of connecting us to that music. So Mr. Douglas used to have us sing this song called Up in the Air, Junior Birdman.
Up in the air, Junior Birdman. Up in the air, upside down. Up in the air, Junior Birdman. Don't let your tail feathers touch the ground. Touch the ground when you hear the great announcement. And you see the badge of Rin Tin Tin. You will know the Junior Birdman has sent his box tops in. It takes 5 box tops, 4 box bombs, 3 box sides, 2 fat nickels, or 1 thin dime, or 10 medium-sized pennies. B-I-R-D-M-A-N, Birdman, Birdman. Meow.
It's just a hilarious song. He always had lots of just goofy songs. But even through his goofiness, you knew that he was doing it out of a genuine love for his students. Like, he just wanted to reach us in a way that was fun and energetic, and he's just awesome at what he does. Yeah.
Mark, gonna really miss you. Appreciate everything you do. One of the things that I asked you a couple weeks ago is, do you have a motto? And I came up with one for you, and it was anything for the kids. But he told me his motto was, be nice to each other. That's what he wants everybody to know. So, thank you, Mark.
We are going to miss you so much. It's been so wonderful watching you work with the kids and do your winter programs. Even though I know you said that you don't really like doing the winter programs because it's so much work, you're so good at it. And anyway, I'm just going to really miss everything that you do and how much you engage with the students and staff, and how you build character, and just all around great person.
Mr. Douglas, thank you so very much for providing me with the opportunity not only to experience music, but also to experience an incredible teacher who inspired me to become a teacher myself.
When you talk to Barb, she stops everything and she gives you your 100% attention. And you just get this feeling that you're the most important person at that moment with her, and she treats everyone with that respect.
Sometimes I'll go into her classroom and I'll think to myself, where's Miss LeQueen? And then I see her standing over there with a group of kindergartners. She's a little short in stature, but she is a giant in the classroom. Very well respected by her kids, very well respected by staff. Like I said, she's a reflector. She reflects on her practice, always wanting to get better. She is a teacher who pushes her students, no matter if it was in second grade or in kindergarten. She's always trying to extend learning and really challenge the kid.
She's just amazing, caring, compassionate. She teaches that whole child, she doesn't just do the academics with the kids, but she does the whole child. Those kids that leave her room have respect, kindness, consideration. They are just beautiful little kids that come out of her classroom.
For a while I thought, obviously I'm the principal of West Park, but I had to check myself a couple of times wondering if she was the principal. One time I walked into her classroom and teaching kindergarten, and one of her girls stood up from across the room and waved with all gusto, "Hello, Princess Headings, hello, Princess Headings." And it was cute. It happened one other time with another student in her classroom, and I began to think, is she teaching her kids how to say princess instead of principal as kind of a joke? That's not true, but anyway, that's one of my fondest memories. And she handles kindergarten. You go into a kindergarten classroom and it could be chaos. There could be things that you just can't control. You know kindergarten. Barb takes everything with a smile on her face, even keeled, settles things down. That instance right there, she just giggled and thought it was funny. I will just say my last thought, Barb, we're really going to miss you. You have been a foundational part, a pillar in our school, and that will be missed.
Barb, I have enjoyed working with you so much. You have been such a blessing in my life, in the lives of your children, and everybody that got to work with you. We are all far better people, and we will miss you dearly. Good luck. Best wishes.
We just have some really good memories of times together, and he's just been such a strong board member in the fact that he is very committed to doing what's best for kids, what's best for the staff, what's best for the district, but holding true to the values that he has, his personal values.
One of my fondest memories is when I first came on the school board. It was a little too intimidating. I wasn't quite familiar with all the procedures and, I don't know, it was just overwhelming. But besides my other fellow school board members, Mr. Rankin was someone that I could look at, and he would just make me feel at ease.
Don's a really great supporter of the school district. He's been involved in many, many things. You can see Don in all of the activities that are going on in the school, particularly the ones that I think are close to his heart are when he goes to the Breakfast of Champions and ceremonies, which we have twice a year that the chamber sponsors. And also he's a great supporter of our music program, so whether it's the elementary holiday concerts or if it's a high school band concert or choir concert, Don's usually there supporting music. So he's been a great board member and a great supporter of the district.
No, he has always been pretty quiet, but one of the things that I do admire about him is his willingness to be volunteering. Not only was he serving on the school board, but I know that he used to go into the classrooms and volunteer. I think Desert View and West Park were some of the schools that he liked to volunteer at. So that was something that I just thought, man, when I get to be at an age where I can retire, hopefully I will have the energy like some of these folks do, to still continue to go back into the classroom and provide support where needed.
Don, we want to thank you for the time that you spent on the board. We appreciate your dedication and hard work, and we will miss you tremendously. Thank you very much for everything.
Well, Mr. Rankin, I just want to thank you for the support that you provided me during my difficult times, and you know, I admire your contributions. You have been someone that I respected, someone that I looked up to. You hardly ever missed a meeting. I think if you had, it was for either because you were sick or someone in your family was sick, but that rarely ever happened. So you were dedicated, which is something that I really admire. So I wish you the best. Thank you for your contributions, and I look forward to seeing you in some of our district activities. Thank you so much for your 12 years.
First job teaching here in Hermiston 19 years ago in Highland Hills Elementary School, and Sherry and I shared one of those partition walls that isn't exactly a wall, that moves back and forth, and first year teaching, I was teaching first grade. My student taught fifth grade, never taught first grade, and she was teaching second grade on the wall, on the other side of the wall. Sherry, you can hear her a mile away. She is just, I don't know, there's just something about her that drew me to her, and she was welcoming. She wanted to share with me anything that I needed to make that first year successful.
What I love about Sherry is she has the most vibrant personality, and she has a love for kids that can't be touched, and kids love to be in Sherry's class. So as a teacher and a fellow person, when I started, I was a brand new baby teacher, and Sherry really took me under her wing and showed me the ins and outs, and always with a smile and a laugh, and she could connect with kids that I had never seen connect with adults. And so Sherry's just a person that you always remember. I always told her that if my kids ever needed to learn reading, she would be the first person I would want them to be taught by, because she has a love for kids and a love for reading, and she just connects with them.
There's something magical about her. She just pulls you in and is so loving and so generous and so enthusiastic about what she does. I mean, she loves all kids. She expects the absolute best from them, and that can be extremely intimidating, whether it be to a new teacher or the kids in her class, but she genuinely loves them and expects the most, and she won't settle for less. And I deeply, deeply respect and admire that about her.
One of my favorite things about Sherry, though, is she is an amazing artist. She can draw anything, and it's her elementary in her, I think. But she's amazing. Like, she'll come in and I'll be in the middle of having a really serious conversation, like, okay, we're gonna get down to work and we're gonna crack a laugh and do all these things. And Sherry's over there drawing bunnies and clowns, and I'm like, Sherry, and she goes, I heard everything you said. And she's so funny because she always likes to, like, I'm the type A one of us, and she is like so calm, and so she always giggles and says, I was you when I was younger. You're gonna get calmer. And so she cracks me up.
Sherry, I am just so blessed by you. I know that, I don't know, I'm blessed by you. I love you, and I appreciate everything that you have done for me and my family, and I just look forward to celebrating your retirement and this next adventure with you. So thank you for being you.
Sherry, I have loved every day that I have gotten to work with you, and you are a person who could never be replaced. And I look forward to getting to see you in the classroom again, subbing and laughing down the hallway.